the community that water built. Water has always played an important role in the economy of the Sault Ste. Marie area, and so when one of history's greatest inventions, electricity, burst forth in the world in the 1800s, it didn't take long for people to realize the potential of hydroelectric generation at the great spillway from Lake Superior, the Falls of St. Mary.
The first serious effort to develop this water power started in about 1885. And the plan at that time was to dig a canal about 3 miles long from the head of the rapids, running almost east, a little bit south of east, and terminating at Little Rapids, which is roughly where the golf course is today. There was going to be 100 acres of mill sites down at the lower end of the canal then, and even access for boats to bring in raw materials and take away the finished product. In 1889, the money ran out, and things remained that way pretty much until the middle 1890s.
In 1894, Francis Clerg, representing a group of New England investors, came to the Sault in search of a good spot to develop hydroelectric generation and industrial development. Within 3 years, he developed an industrial empire in Sault, Ontario, and then sought to purchase and complete the canal and powerhouse construction in Sault, Michigan. Clerg established the Lake Superior Power Company and hired a renowned engineer, Hans von Schoen, to lead the construction. The original designs for the powerhouse envisioned a variety of industries using the second and third floors. When Union Carbide emerged as the sole tenant, the construction was changed. The carbide required continuously operating extreme heat electric furnaces to burn a mixture of limestone and coke to produce a stone-like substance called calcium carbide. When this substance was put in water, it gave off a vaporous gas called acetylene that burned with an intense hot flame. The main use for acetylene has been in welding and shaping steel, and as a chemical in making of plastic products. The carbide wanted to utilize 120 furnaces on the second floor, so the design of the powerhouse needed to have a high ceiling and a vented roof on the east end to release the heat. Therefore, the third floor was eliminated and vents were added. Von Schoen designed the plant to produce 40,000 horsepower. Union Carbide would need 20,000, leaving an excess of 20,000 for other industries such as pulpwood manufacturers. Each generator could only produce 500 horsepower, so to produce the full 40,000 horsepower, 80 penstocks would need to be built, housing 80 generators, powered by 80 tandem turbines. To make all the turbines spin efficiently required a consistent amount of water at a specific level and speed. The mathematical calculations of this led to the construction of a canal 2¼ miles long, 200 feet wide, and 24 feet deep, controlled by 4 steel headgates. This provided an effective head of 18.4 average feet, the difference between the level of the powerhouse forebay and the St. Mary's River.
The entire project then to build the powerhouse and excavate the canal, the headgates and so forth took 4 years to complete. So it really was a festive mood in October of 1902 when the grand opening celebration took place. 5,000 townspeople were invited to have dinner up there on that second floor. So enormous tables were laid out. Waiters were brought in from Chicago for that.